Hey, it's me, Garrett. I got a new camera, so just thought I should do a serious video for once. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos recently, mostly booty twerking videos, but also art videos. And I've been checking out this guy, Bobby Chu. I highly recommend his channel. It's an art channel. It's not a twerking channel. He has a lot of videos giving advice for how to plan out your career, how to stay motivated. There are thousands of videos out there with these topics, but they're all pretty positive. And that gave me an idea. I should probably make a video talking about the other side, the negative side. Let's make a realistic video. So this is how to have a career as an artist. I'm 30, so if you're my age, you already know this stuff. But if you're 20, listen up. You know that if you're not creating artwork, you're going to be fucking miserable. On the other hand, if you don't know how you're going to pay your bills, you're also going to be fucking miserable. So you need to find a balance of being able to do what makes you happy as much as you can without having to struggle to do that. And you got some options here, all right? The first one is to just do whatever you want all the time and just be totally free. Get up in the morning, work on whatever project you want. It's going to be really philosophically satisfying. You're going to be living the true life of an artist. And probably no one's going to pay you to do that. So you're going to have to get a day job just to make ends meet. And then that's going to eat into your artwork time. You're going to be making less artwork. So that's a struggle. Best case scenario, people just throw money at you. I only know a couple of artists who have gotten to that point where they can just do anything they want and it's just gold. Most artists have gigs, okay? So this is the second type of career you could have. Let's call this the professional. This is Bobby Chu, someone who works on big budget movies, AAA games. They're very talented, but they're working on other people's projects. Now, when I was younger, I used to think that this was the dream job. But at the end of the day, you're not working on your own stuff. So you have to wonder, how satisfying is that for you? When I was a kid, I fell in love with Star Wars, for example. I always thought that working on Star Wars would be just the best thing that anyone could ever do. But the last 5 movies have been garbage. So even had I been a super talented artist and worked on those films, I mean, it wouldn't really matter, would it? Because I don't like it. So you have to think, what's going to be satisfying for me? Am I pursuing those personal projects? Do I have time to do that? Now, obviously, professional artists can do those very personal projects in their free time. But consider the fact that when you work 8 hours a day doing something creative, when you get home, you might be drained and you might not be able to do another 4 hours of creative work. That brings me to number 3. Let's call this the careerist. All right. This is where you're doing a job that's unrelated to art. 40 hours a week. Maybe you're just trying to make as much cash as possible. Maybe it's something that gives you satisfaction in a different way or energizes you. Like maybe you're a teacher or working with a community, something like that. And then in your free time, you're doing your artwork. That way you have stability, you have health insurance, and you can pursue your own personal artwork and fund it because you have the money to do that. Obviously, the drawback is that you might not be putting in as much time as you want. You're going to have a limited amount of time to do that artwork. Career path number 4. Basically the same thing. I'm going to call this one the compromiser. And this is what I'm doing. I'm pursuing a career that's sort of a tangent to art. It's graphic design, which I don't consider art, but there's some overlap, obviously. And I'm learning some skills that I can apply to my artwork that I do in my free time. I have the stability to take some more risks now because I can afford to do that. But of course, I haven't really had enough time to work on the artwork that I would like to. So I don't know. That's the decision that I made looking back. Should I have spent more time pursuing pure art? Should I have worked towards getting more money to fund that art? I'm not going to give you advice or tell you what to do, but obviously you need to figure out for yourself that sweet spot between risk and stability where you're comfortable to take those risks and produce as much artwork as possible. Think about it.